Hello everybody, a Certain Reviewer here to talk about Takitsubo on the next of the item list, who, I'm pretty sure you can guess who's next after Takitsubo, but, Takitsubo, she's a bit in the middle for me, she's not bad, but, no, she's not incredibly, awful or anything, she's right in the middle, just where she's at, right there, perfect spot. Now, she's pretty much your standard archetype of blank expressionist, doesn't really have much to say, doesn't smile all that often anyway. She's the archetype of anime girl who's just blank, who provides the comedy and, cracks the jokes with the blank expression, that kind of character. But overall, I think she's pretty swell. But, yeah, she is the current girlfriend of Hamazura, who honestly I have no problem with the relationship. It's pretty wholesome, pretty good. One of the better relationships in this series, if you could count some others, but yeah, not as weird as like Toma's and Kuroko's, and just something good, out of this whole series. Her ability is called Aim Stalker, which basically just gives her the power to search for, AM diffusion fields pertaining to a certain person, and since AM diffusion fields are completely different to like given each individual because their own personal reality, it gives her a pretty good clairvoyance, kind of a cool little thing that hunts people, can basically, map out where they're gonna be. With the whole Mugano fight with Misako, where she can just freaking, she's over there, she's over there, she's over there, and Mugano can, with the grays, hit Misako, because she kept dodging. But, that whole fight was pretty cool, though. But, yeah, that's kind of where we actually get to see her power. She uses, body crystal to amplify her powers, which is the big superpower drug. You gotta have your big superpower drugs for your, superhero show. I'll say superhero in quotations, but I don't know. But whatever. In your superpowered show, you gotta have your drug that does the cool stuff that makes you buff, but comebacks. It's in every superhero show. It's how gonna be invincible at some point. You gotta have it in your superhero show. You gotta. Drugs. But yeah, Takitsubo's character is, pretty hard to nail a little bit. She's pretty, she doesn't show it because, she obviously cares for Hamazura. She doesn't show it because, because she's playing expression. But, yeah, she freaking loves Hamazura, it's pretty clear in the whole arc that, they bond throughout this. She's the only person that really gave a crap about Hamazura to begin with. She saved him even though he's this weird gang guy he kind of just joined in item a little last minute. So everyone's kind of a little to him, and he's accidentally showed them his porn, which is a pretty bad start, but Takitsubo's always there. She's always cheering him on, and all that good stuff. This is funny. They're pretty cute couple, I'm not gonna lie. They have some funny moments too. It's pretty cool. We don't know much about her past, much I want to say 90% of the index cast. We don't know much about their past. But I can only assume, it's probably similar to Mugano. Well, not maybe directly similar, but, a lot of the parents took her there. She's with the dark side, so maybe she was doing some stuff beforehand. Maybe she just kind of went into it somehow. We don't have much of the details on that. I just assume maybe she doesn't seem like a whole bad person. I guess she just joined it out of maybe necessity at some point in her life that she needed to, low on cash maybe. We don't know what school she attends. I don't think so. If she attends school, she doesn't really seem to do that. Then again, people in Dark Side don't really tend to do much of anything, but yeah. So, stated to be possibly the next level 5, and her powers later on kind of evolve into this really crazy OP stuff where she could switch powers with people and freaking cause she defeated Dark Matter Kakin pretty easily. It's she just got rid of the AIM diffusion fields holding them together. And he's oh, I'm dead. And he died. It's pretty crazy. Pretty much in the recent volumes, she's mainly just been with Hamazura. They've mainly been together, pretty every scene. Cause usually Hamazura's been separated with her for a little bit here and there, but they kind of come together and do cool stuff. They had a cool truck chase with Takitsubo with the machine gun. That was kind of weird, but out of that whole arc, that was just really, I don't know. But she also has the habit of playing dead while in the pool. I don't, because in pool scenes, when we see Adam in bathing suits and an indoor pool, she's always half dead, like in the ocean, just drifting. Just drifting. It's pretty funny. She's described to be an airhead, so maybe the facial expression is like, because her facial expression half the time doesn't really match her actual feelings. It's very strange. Like, you know, typical anime archetype. I don't believe that's like really stated. You know, she's obviously that archetype where it's like, got my face. I care about these people. They're my friends, but I'm not. You know, it's the type that always weirded me out. You know, it's just not much delved into that. Not much in her past. You know, her character as a whole. Her whole character is basically being with Hamazura, how that relationship works out, what the Grinding Crystal did, you know, all current. It's all current. Not much is related about her past, not much is related to her. Anything she did before she met Hamazura, you know, we don't really know why she's in the dark side all that much. Maybe she low on cash, maybe she met Mugano, we don't really know if it was ever stated, but yeah, her whole body crystal messed with her body, so Hamazura had to take her, get a cure. Mugano stopped him, you know, all this crazy stuff. Eventually, he did heal her, and they ended up coming back together as item. Yeah, they lived together, I think, and, you know, all these goofy little hijinks, you know, their whole thing's done with, basically. It's all mainly just fan service at this point, let's be honest. But, yeah, Takitsubo as a character, I like her. She's in the middle, you know, I mean, she hasn't done anything that really makes her stand out as a character, but at the same time, she's not annoying or bad. She's just kind of the blank slate a bit. You know, I don't know much about her past. Don't really know much about her personally. I know she cares about her friends, but she's in the middle for me. She's in the middle for me as a whole. Her power is cool. It really is. I like her power. It's just cool little, I know where you're at, and I can switch powers, and I can get whatever I am to fusion fields. And if you're made of the stuff, well, I'm gonna beat you in half a second. But yeah, Takitsubo, she's alright. She's cool character. I'll talk about Raisa next, don't I? Oh god. I don't want to talk about Raisa. Oh, she's gonna be an ultra good time, get it?